Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Will keep it on the ground here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Looking downfield, it's Allen. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
That completion makes it second and short. They'll hand it off. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hudson. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Singleton. Breaking tackles and going. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Nittany Lions getting set on first and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's the grab. It's Singleton.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But I have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. QB keeper all the way.
feel sick when this happens. 1 minute, you're thinking about putting 6 points on the board. The next, you're wondering where the ball went. Heads-up play by this defense to corral that and flip the script.
Looking for a gap. It's Frazier.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Aller. Finds his man. It's Hudson. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, what a call here on third down. The play caller anticipating that he's going to get pressure, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, and then delivering the ball, and they pick up the first down.
He's got it on a crossing route. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to...
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Looking to throw here. Screen to the receiver in the flat. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. You know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. And they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Design quarterback run. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Stockton. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The short hands. It's Hudson. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Allen. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Will not be brought down. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Nittany Lions pick up first down yards to keep the drive going. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now it's third and short on the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Oh, and he could not haul it in. A third down drop. Brings up fourth now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return. Tackle in the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a solid gain. He'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
That's an important first down on that running play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years. And it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to
trap again in the pocket.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. Muscles past the defender. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Young momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back, it's Aller. Quick throw to his receiver. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second down now after the sack. And the back now goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Bell.
Well, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So now it's third and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. To the air, it's Stockton. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And a timeout is called, an important stage late here in the second quarter. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. So with only a few seconds left on the half, out comes the field goal unit. He was successful last time out. This attempt was from 42 yards away. He got it. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And Indy Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they get the second half started with the running play. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets into space at the 50. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Will spend a timeout here. Wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Gets made on the out route. Finding space at the 20. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for first down and goal.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Second down and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They come up 2 yards to the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. Here we go. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the route is on. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's Allen.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second inches.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled, but forced down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down.